Big Tim the Great, man. I don't think at this point I'm going to be able to let my guard down in such a way. I've seen women try to trick men into these type of situations. They'll play nice and then they'll rip your head off later, right? That's like one of my biggest fears, and it's always been one of my biggest fears, to have kids with the wrong female. Think about it. If you was to have kids with the wrong female in America, you're stuck in America. There is no overseas for you anymore. There's no escape from this thing anymore. You got to stay here for 18 years. You know what I mean? It's a big decision. It's a big mental thing I have to overcome. Then I look at the women overseas. And like I told y'all, it ain't all, you know what I mean, roses and sunshine. It's also a difficult thing dealing with them, because you got to understand, we are coming behind a lot of the passport tricks that just go overseas to try to trick off and whatnot. So a lot of times when you go overseas, these women are looking at you no different than the American women. They're looking at you like you a bag, some money, a walking wallet on legs, right? So it would be a mistake getting a lot of those women pregnant as well. Especially in Latin America, a lot of those are like guaranteed broken homes. They're looking for money. They're not, you know, it seems nearly impossible for me to find someone righteous enough that lived up to my standards on how I view things and follows. Because listen, it's not about changing a female. Never try to change her. Take her at face value. Take her for who she is. Who you met, that's the true her. That's the real person. There's no reason to try to get her to be a wife. This way a lot of dudes mess up. Like, a chick would be perfect in every other category, but she'll be disrespectful. A chick could seemingly be perfect in every other category, but dresses promiscuous, right? It's always going to be something there that's going to make me say, oh, nah, this would be a mistake. Always, man. So as I get older, I'm kind of just battling the idea, or should I say kind of embracing the idea of possibly never having kids. Simply because I don't want a life of misery, man. I don't want to be arguing with someone day in and day out. I don't want to have to deal with that type of stress. I'm still heading towards my goals and my dreams and aspirations. I still got things I want to do, man. Yes, I could get one pregnant at 60, but it's like I don't want to do something that irresponsible, right? I don't want to do something so irresponsible where I won't be around them. And, you know, if you was to leave something around for your kids, maybe it wouldn't be that bad. But at the same time, for a child to never have met their father because their father conceived them at a very elderly age, I think that's irresponsible, and I don't think that's right either, right? So it's kind of like I'm in that weird position where it's like I'm trying to decide if that should be a thing or not, because I'm not done living, and that's the God honest truth, man. I'm not done traveling. I'm not done living my life. I still like freedom. I still like solitude. You know what I mean? I'm not wishing and hoping for a house with a wife and a whole bunch of kids running around. You know what I mean? I'm not at that point yet. Right? But anyways, man, it's just some thoughts from a nigga who think, man. Right? It's not sweet out here, man. For the men who want children, I just advise you guys to just be patient and thoroughly vet these women, man. Because between friends and family, I've seen the horror stories of wanting to have kids, right? Just because you want to have kids, you're assuming everything's going to go correct. you're assuming because this girl been acting right for 2 years that it's gonna go correct. That's not how it goes in real life. Women change after the kids, man. And you'll be surprised to see the type of person that you have after the children, man. And I don't want to be stuck in that position, man. Or in a position where she just takes the kids and runs off because y'all having a disagreement. So to you guys out there, man, I just advise you guys to take your time. You know, to the ones without kids, the ones with kids, man, salute to y'all, man. Only God knows what you're going through if you have a young child and you listening to this type of content. 9 times out of 10, things aren't going great. Right? But anyways, man, it's Big Tim the Great, man. We just have to understand the possibility of walking down this path, man. Knowing the truth doesn't make life happier. It just, you know, a lot of men, they go through a period of rage and anger that they was tricked and lied to for so long, right? Going down this path, when you understand everything about women and you see life for what it actually is, you know, sometimes it puts a couple men into depression, man. Because it's like, okay, if I can't win at the end, that's something I've been working towards my whole life. You know, I was taught to get this job, earn this money, save this money, buy a house, have kids. When that dream gets shattered, a lot of men end up in a rage or depression, man. So understand, walking down this path is not a happy thing for a lot of men. You know what I mean? It's a sad thing. You know, it angers them a little bit. But even when you pass those hurdles and you know, pass that phase of just acceptance, now you just got to deal with the cold, hard truth. You know what I mean? And that cold, hard truth is like September when fall comes and you walk outside your door and you feel like gusts of cold wind. You know what I mean? And that signals that the summer's over, man. It's time to start getting hoodies, man, and coats, man. Or we gonna get sick. It's a wake-up call, man. But hey, man, it's the path that we chose, man. It's Big Tim the Great, man. Choose the mother of your kids wisely, man, or it will cost you dearly, man. But yo, it's Big Tim the Great, man. I'm catching it.